Yale winning in the Ivy League tournament semifinals. So it'll be interesting to see. This is going to be for your first opportunity for these teams to see each other and to see who can move to 2-0 in the Ivy League and get a top of the standings early.
And early on, it will be Yale who wins the initial face-off. That's probably going to be the story for the entirety of this game, at least at the face-off. Yale, one of the best teams in the country.
I had a chance to talk about that, a game of runs, and I looked for Cornell, try and settle things out. They came out early last week. It's been a strength so far.
C.J. Kirst. C.J. Kirst going low, and this one just fizzles past Jared Paquette in goal. Paquette looking to build on his great performance last time he played the Big Red in the Ivy League tournament. 19 saves. Ryan Goldstein will push it past Paquette, though, and Ryan Goldstein continues his fire start to his Cornell career. 4 goals already in under 60 minutes for the freshman from Pennsylvania.
Boy, and he just he just comes flying right off the end line, just like he shot it against each other when they're all complete. And Brandow, 8 assists in his last outing. He's really a versatile player.
Matt Brandow shows you he's just not an assister, he's a scorer as well. And this is going to be the battle throughout the entire game, what you would kind of expect. Brandow versus Kirst.
And he just comes with his left hand, gets to 5-5, and just fires the shot. I actually, when I watched it live, I thought he
messed Tully low with his skills.
A lot of two-man games so far here from Yale.
Brandow got past Follows, but a nice high save. Stick side, that looked pretty easy for Matt Tully.
Stayed nice and big.
And Yale now with the fresh 80. Head full of steam for Tommy Bragg. And he'll fire it in. A little worse for wear, though, after the hard check.
Just a straight-on lefty alley dodge. Bragg is not afraid to go to the cage here and just gets inside, takes the shot afterwards.
Yeah, took with seconds dwindling in regulation to give Cornell that 15-14 win over the Tigers. But again, face-off going to be the key for Cornell to just try and get some possessions, and Rodriguez almost got one on cage. But a flag flies as Rodriguez is also on the ground. Cornell trying to be physical with Yale early on, and this one a little bit too physical results in laundry.
I didn't see the play. I was watching the rebound come out front. Must have been late as he comes right down the middle. Yeah, and even there you can't quite see it.
Yeah, it looks like Jason's like proper full offensive possession. Mana pool just expired now, and we're back now finally to full strength. That's what gives Kirst the ability to initiate.
But only 8 to shoot.
We'll look up top to Sheehan. Instead, it's A.J. Nikolek who got it underneath Paquette. That's from 2-point range.
Yeah, let one go. Again, we've talked a little bit about being able to shoot from directly in front of the goal. And here he's in, pretty good shooting angle. Just goes low, beats Paquette as the time
back on attack.
With these temperatures, you can see the dusting. This was it's kind of a strange, quick snowstorm here. It's very heavy snow, very crusty snow.
Kirst got around his defender, beat Paquette low. C.J. Kirst.
Aggressive dodge there by Kirst. He was held relatively in check with the 1 goal last week, and Jack Ocken on the coverage. Obviously, that's a matchup Cornell would like to go to, the short stick.
Brandow came into this season the active D1 leader in career points. Logan Solberg.
It's the second group for Yale, their midfield.
Here's Carson Kuhl. Forced wide by Singer, but he grabs the bouncer past him. That's an excellent effort there from Carson Kuhl to ride the checks from Jay Singer and push the bouncer past Tully. All tied up at 3.
And again, here's an opportunity. He's able to get into the heart of the Cornell defense right in front of the cage. And it seemed almost like a little bit of a change-up, right? He play shot.
He had a much-needed face-off win for Mark Silos there. Only the second face-off win on the day for Cornell. Nikolic. A.J. Nikolic! Welcome to the second midfield line, A.J. Nikolic, second week on there. And another 2-goal game already for one of the most talented freshmen in this incredibly talented freshman class that came in for Coach Busak.
Yeah, he's really stepped up in the last couple games.
Yale does get the clear over as Hackler, who picked up the ground ball, is the one who receives the pass on the opposite side. Brandow gets past, follows, and gets it past Tully. Matt Brandow, hard to stop. One of the most electrifying attackmen in all of college lacrosse.
Well, I think we sort of expected these offenses to come to play, and man,
Yale. And Brandow just signaling along with the officials. That should be a fresh 60. Cool. Somehow got a shot off and an awkward angle for his body position.
our goaltender saves through the first quarter. Matt Tully for Cornell has 5. Paquette has 3 for Yale.
And the face-off battle continues to be ever more prevalent for both of these teams. And Mark Silos with a big face-off win to begin quarter in Pennsylvania. And he will invert here with Jack Oken on him. Nikolic found Kirst. C.J. Kirst hounded by Pisano. Still kept onto the ball. Goldstein wants options. Finds Nikolic. A.J. Nikolic. 20 seconds. Dalton got it off to Long, who was all alone, but Paquette a nice 5-hole stop.
Long steps into a little bit of space, takes a low shot, but Paquette saw it the whole way. He was able to get down and make the save.
Goldstein trying to be aggressive on the ride there. Krefsky. Brandow now around GLE. And right into the stick of Matt Tully.
I think that shot may have been.
In terms of raw numbers, it's 5 of 18 on the EMO for Cornell. Yale 8 for 21 on man down. This shot low and it stings the top of the bar. Bar down for C.J. Kirst.
Just lowers his hands and then shoots it high. That can, try to get the goalie moving as he just steps in there. It's his second of the game. Watch how he lowers his hands and lets it go.
And Pisano didn't seem like he thought
Not quite enough of an advantage to be worth pushing it.
How about Walker Wallace, who this is only his second year back to LSM after initially being a goalkeeper for the Big Red.
Just such a long player, big. You saw it there. He was able to get his stick in the passing lane.
Kirst will settle things down as Nikolic comes on. 2 goals for A.J. Nikolic. Goldstein back to Dalton. Cornell passing it around. Michael Long up top. Tried to find Kirst, couldn't quite do so. Nice job from Sheehan to back up. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Cornell trying to take advantage of Solberg, stuck on the field on the defensive end.
Same with Moynihan, number 3. The dunk from Goldstein, alley-oop. Michael Long to Ryan Goldstein. And Cornell has a 2-goal lead.
This is one of those opportunities. He takes advantage of the short stick. Because of the short stick, they slide, and then Goldstein
his stick in the passing lane, deflecting it initially for Hackler. After battling against Gilmartin. Around GLE. Almost a free Anderson, but a great job from Staub to slide in on
Big Red, and also Danny Cadigan inside on extra man here. Starting a 1-4-1 set with Long on the wing.
Inside, Willem Firth on the doorstep, on the crease, scores. And it is a 3-goal lead for the Big Red.
First 3-goal lead by either team in this game. And the extra man just finds plenty of open space, just right through to the backside, comes in for the dunk. Try and stop the run here. Been 3 in a row for the Big Red.
And really, it's been great interceptions in the passing lane from Cornell the past couple of possessions that have stymied the Yale offense.
Yale really likes to dodge through these low wings and move the ball through X. Come backside that way. Cornell tends to do that more up top.
And Solberg somehow got the bouncer past Tully. That looks like an impossible angle. But of course, anything above GLA means it's a prime opportunity, and Logan Solberg somehow forced the ball past Matt Tully here.
Just kept working with his dodge and just able to get it down low. Beneath.
Nikolai spin. Working against his short stick matchup, Oken. 22, Kirst sets a screen, gets back up. Now Kirst has the short stick doubled by Pisano and Oken, shoved to the ground, and a nice job from Pisano to come with. Randall's got the short stick, Charlie box on him. Slide comes from follows. Inside onto the crease, and finally a crease shot works for Yale as Patrick Hackler gets the feed from Carson Kuhl to make it a 1-goal lead for the Big Red.
And there was an opportunity where Cornell's defense got rotating and they almost had it covered, but a good job by Yale of finding the cutting Hackler to make the...
Brandau has 2. 2 for Brandau, 2 for CJ Kirst on the other end. Bragg rips it, but it went pipe. Hit the top of the bar, fresh 60 for Yale, though. Bragg again, and this time he finds net.
Sort of a change of pace shot there. Just the bouncer beats Tully. It's an extra man goal for Yale. Their first of the day. Moved to 1 for 3. Just a little bit of change of pace sort of shot there.
Second goal of the game for Thomas Bragg. His 6th goal of the season.
Here it is, the little bounce pass and then bounce shot. So you get both.
But another fresh 60 here for Yale. Krevsky.
Trail check there by Wallace.
An excellent there to change the direction of the shot.
And that's, one for you youth defenders out there, right? Don't give up. If the guy gets a step on you, you still have an opportunity on that trail check to stop the shot.
Almost another intercepted pass there from the Cornell Big Red defense. Krevsky gets the bouncer past Tully, and Yale regains the lead here. They're now up 8-7. Whistles, though, from the officials. This might be, they're checking Krevsky's stick here. We've got a stick check goal here. Everyone hold your whistles. I haven't seen this in men's lacrosse in quite some time.
You're getting a check like this that's sort of, it makes it seem like they might have seen, oh yeah, they've got it right away.
We're going to take the goal off. Cornell is fired up on the sideline because they're going to get a man up, and we're back at 7-7 because of an illegal stick.
And that'll give Cornell an extra man. That'll be a non-releasable foul.
Kirst wanted the same shot barred down like he had in the first half, but couldn't quite find the angle once again. Still 32 seconds on the man up for the Big Red. Long. Firth was surveying options. Long up top. Kelleher. 15 on the man up. Willem Firth, oh, low and barred down.
In.
That was in. Oh, Willem Firth ripped it and stuck it right underneath the bar. What a shot from Willem Firth.
And Cornell will stay extra man here. Just Kirst finds Firth, drops his hands, puts it on up. Boy, I wonder if...
Yale defender, who has the ball in his stick right now, called for the first person closest to the ball. And Paquette, sloppy pass from him. Failed clear. Here comes stop. And Long will might settle things down, but Kirst is all alone. CJ Kirst hands it off. Goldstein feints, scores. 2-goal lead for the Big Red.
What patience, both by Goldstein with the goal, but Kirst with delivering the feed. Takes his time. Look at how he made it seem like he was going to pass it, or shoot it, excuse me. And then Goldstein with a couple of fakes before beating Paquette to get possession for Yale here.
Yes.
You have that little bit of, you get the goal called off, and then Cornell putting 2 more on the board. You want to bring this back if you're Yale.
And David Anderson can't quite do that right
Anderson
on the crease.
had a golden opportunity there and just doesn't put the shot on the cage.
He was all alone on the crease there. Cool. Gets past his defender. He will put it in cage, though, as Carson Cool beats Jason Singer for speed and gets Yale a goal back on the board.
I think that's a big goal for Yale. Keep this one close as you're moving through, and just a speed dodge there. Gets right inside. Almost if Cornell wasn't sort of settled in and ready to go for that one. Quick restart right off the end line. Uses the pick. Tell you, the ball has seemed...
You Kelleher. Worth working against a short stick. Under 30 to shoot. Kelleher gets it off the leg. Long, the rebound. He scores. Great reactions from Michael Long to get the rebound and push it past Paquette.
Yeah, Paquette makes the nice save on Kelleher, but unable to corral it. Watch Kelleher lowers his hands. It pops right up to Michael Long and puts it in.
Yeah, Johnny on the...
Boy, Rodriguez gets it out quick there. But again,
But
Cornell...
hounded, yeah, Brendan Staub gets the ball out of the stick, and it's Aiden Blake who picks up the ground ball. The wing play for Cornell winning that faceoff. And Blake all the way over to Long, who scores!
That is opportunity taken advantage of by Cornell. Aiden Blake with the nice look across the field here. And he just talk about 3 crow hops. Opportunity for Cornell.
Curse.
No.
Decides not to take it. Yeah. We'll get the screen, though, from Nicollet. Now doubled as Pisano continues to hound Curse. Pisano's been hounding Curse pretty much the entire day with hard stick checks. And an invert coming.
Long will take the short stick.
Long back at his natural position behind X. Curse right in the middle, and it squeaked past Paquette. It's a 3-goal game for Curse. It is a 5-point day for CJ Curse. And Cornell has its biggest lead of the day, 12-8. A 4-goal advantage for the Big Red.
I think one of the parts of CJ...
Like he usually does.
Take Montfort behind.
Yep.
Dodge off the corner.
The former attackman will invert like he likes to do. Gets the screen from CJ Curse. Curse all alone. Has no one around him. Tries to beat Paquette low, but it looked like it went on the outside instead of the inside of the cage.
Yeah, and I think he maybe was surprised to have as much room as he did, because I think he could have gotten one more step, give himself a little bit more to shoot at there.
Clearing now also a problem for the Bulldogs. Already 4 failed clears for Yale to the 3 failed clears.
On purpose. Just tried to get that short hop. Cool has been the bright spot in the second half.
Cool. Can't get the bouncer past Tully, who runs out of cage. Gets it over to Brendan Staub, who can't quite control the pass, though. And this will be a failed clear that goes the other way. Pisano hands it off to Anderson. Brandow tries to get around and gets the changeup past Tully. That's a hat trick from Matt Brandow.
And there's an opportunity where he's able to create just a little bit more angle. Watch how he curls up to the ball and gives him the opportunity more to shoot at and just stings that top corner.
Rodriguez will keep Silos on the field for now, but instead we'll just hand it off to Brandow. It's been a great game at the faceoff dot for Machado Rodriguez. 13 of 19 at the dot for the Yale Bulldogs. Faceoffs are 15-8 in favor of Yale. Shot low, and it bounces past as Maskrewski will show his stick to the officials and say, hey, this stick is good.
I was thinking the same thing. I said, I wonder if they'll check the backup stick, too. Just steps in. Making plays.
I mean, when you talked to both coaches, you could sense that they knew that both teams were going to go on a run at some point. Rodriguez will win again. Hand off to Brandow, who finds Cool and got it in cage. And here is that Yale run. A 3-goal run for the Bulldogs has shrunk the lead immediately to only 1.
Well, and you're talking, right, this is how explosive these offenses are. We're talking 3 goals in the span of 41 seconds here.
That's the hat trick for Carson Kuhl as well.
Just the classic fast break, your L break, sort of steps in. He's able to find the bottom base. Again, curling to get a little bit more angle on that. He had that problem last week a couple times where the ball didn't come out of his stick real clean. It looked like the same thing happened there again, too. Here comes the release of the man.
Long. Up to the crease. Cadigan, did he get it in?
I thought,
He did!
Now we'll see if they call that an extra man goal. You can actually call it if the guy is not back in play yet. But either way, Danny Cadigan, who comes in for the extra man, gets this goal and stops the 3-goal Cornell run. Just a sneak from behind. It was a long pass from Long. Finds Cadigan.
And that was another one of those signal a shot clock violation. So this will go to the Bulldogs.
8.9 seconds. See if they can create an opportunity here. Looks like they're just going to sort of run it out.
Christian Johnson will protect the ball, and that shot will not go, even though it was on cage before the losing to Denver by a goal, while Yale defeated the then #1 Pioneers by 2. A shot, a score by Spencer Wertheim.
And there's an opportunity again. You're pushing that lead back up to 2. You're stopping that run. It's nice to get one early. Wertheim just coming down with his right hand, switches to his left, and converts. And have another extra man opportunity.
So we'll see what the strategy here is from Cornell once again.
Yeah, maybe you think about a quick hitter.
See Cadigan and Graham crowding the crease. Here's Rory Graham who scores. The man-up specialist, Rory Graham, loves to score man-up goals against Yale. That's his 5th goal of his career, his 4th coming in a man-up situation against the Yale Bulldogs.
And here he's just in a high crease. He makes the catch, and it's a quick shot, opposite stick side. Just quick. You know, down to 6 seconds. We're going to just play it out. And Yale will release. So we're all even.
Full strength and 40 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. Up top, Anderson got around 1, and that shot was deflected on the way in by a bunch of bodies.
Create a matchup, and now they go. And now the guy fell asleep and couldn't come with him.
Hurst on the cross, on the crease for Ryan Goldstein. High stepping his way to a 4th goal this game.
And again, there's a chance where Cornell uses a substitution game and then just stayed the ball moving and creates the nice little sneak from behind.
With the big red.
16 to shoot.
Hurst initiates from the far sideline. Nice screen. Will get Pisano momentarily hung up. CJ Kirst. Nice job from Paquette to stonewall him on the near post. Both teams still at 4 failed clears on the day. Cool. Got around a man. Looking up top, and this one goes into the stick of Tully. That's interesting decision there from Cool.
Aggressive.
Because it looked like he was all alone going to cage, but Goldstein has the Pisano matchup. Ryan Goldstein, 5 goals for the freshman. Ryan Goldstein, have a start to your Cornell career, young man.
Just another dodge from behind, just able to get in on the defender. And that was a change of matchup because Pisano's
many advantages to having a healthy Michael Long on this team. His lacrosse IQ is just so high off the charts. And this time it's Kirst who has the Johnston mismatch. Lost him. But Pisano is shoved around. CJ Kirst, the physicality of CJ Kirst. 4 goals for the Tuatara Award finalist.
And he just stayed with it, stayed with it, stayed with it. He gets inside of him and then coming low, but Paquette goes down with him a little bit, and Yale.
And a huge credit to his defense as well. Tommy Bragg though. No, excuse me. It's Matt Krefsky who
Stops
gets his
the
goal.
run.
Yeah, stops the goal. Gets it to a 5-goal advantage only for the Cornell Big Red.
And again, here's an opportunity where he gets the ball, creates a little bit more opportunity, right? Straight ahead, is able to take that.
Converts against Jack Oken. Keller, slide comes. Up top. All alone. Michael Long had a chance in the middle, but Eric Platten, good job with the
Nice
stick
check by Platten. Yep, that was very well played by Platten. Yale's going to have to go with a little bit of tempo now.
And they do so here, getting the quick clear over to Hackler. First tries to stop him and just does enough to dissuade the
Plays,
eats a couple of checks.
I'd go talk to Paquette after the game about that one.
Brandow has space, and you can't give Matt Brandow that space.
No, just sniped it. Just in a good position. Get a moving goalie there. Tully not able to get his feet set as the ball comes across. Cool's been really, I feel like he's been the real bright spot.
I agree.
For
well, the one who picks it up and gets it over to Jack Montfort. And Montfort finds Cool on the opposite end. Cool trying to beat Singer once again. Goes around X. Up top to Brandow. Brandow met by Staub and Wertheim. Keeb tried to swim dodge around box. Bragg. Yeah, looking to move quickly. Brandow stings the top of the bar, goes down. And that's going to be called a good goal.
his 5th of the game.
All the way down to the bottom. And the ball's with Ryan Sheehan. Cornell, even though Yale's in the red dog, can just kill off the rest of the clock here. Even if the shot clock expires, you'll only have 2 seconds. What a game for Ryan Goldstein. His first career start, his second career game with the Big Red, and it's 5 goals for the freshman. Michael Long will just push it past Paquette to put the exclamation mark on the game.
And there's just that is the perfect execution of, oh, and a little chippy here, some more. These two teams I don't think like each other very much.
Right.
And you're seeing a little bit of that right. Could come back to see each other again with something online. And then right now, Thomas Bragg steps in and scores from top center. Almost, the same to you, buddy.
Yeah.
The way he did that.
Thomas Bragg will pick up
That's an EM goal.
Yeah. Thomas Bragg will pick up a consolation 3rd goal. He'll get his hat trick. Hat tricks for Brandow, Cool, and Bragg.
I mean, it's
a huge step for Cornell to pick up a 2nd Ivy League win and go to 2-0 in Ivy League play.
Yeah, and now they'll be in the lead with Penn, who also won, beating Dartmouth earlier today. And you solidified themselves, and now they'll take on the Penn Quakers next week for sole possession of first place in the Ivy League. The only 2 remaining undefeated teams in Ivy League play.
That will be an excellent game down in Philadelphia next week. And of course, what